All right, here's a question where you're asked to prove. So I've got a bunch of stuff here on this side that looks fairly ugly, and I've got to make all of this stuff equal to 0. Okay, like where do you start? Probably, when you take a look at it, you have two fractions. So here's a fraction, here's another fraction. If you have two fractions, might as well try and get a common denominator and see what you come up with. So the common denominator will be, for this one, it'll be 1 minus tan theta and 1 minus cotan theta. That's what I have on the bottom. Okay, and then this one already has a 1 plus tan theta. And so I need to also include a 1 minus cotan theta. Plus, okay, this one has to have that same denominator, 1 minus tan theta and 1 minus cotan theta. The top already has 1 plus cot theta. And so it doesn't have this piece, the 1 minus tan, so that has to go up top. So 1 minus tan theta. Okay, so now I can write the top thing. Why don't I, well, I can FOIL that. I'm going to FOIL all of this stuff here. So let's do that sort of all at one step. So I'm going to put it over one denominator. It'll be 1 minus tan theta, 1 minus cotan theta. That's my denominator. Then on the top, I'm FOILing. So 1 times 1 is 1. I need more room. 1 times, let's see. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times cotan, negative cotan theta would be a negative cot theta. And then plus tan theta. And then tan theta times cotan theta will be a negative tan cotan. But if you look over on the side there, if I have tan theta times cotan theta, I know cotan is 1 over tan theta. So if I have tan theta times cotan theta, it's the same as tan times 1 over tan, and the two tans cancel out. So really, this one here, tan theta times cotan theta, is just 1, because they cancel out, so it would just be 1. So this would be minus 1. Okay, that's for the first part. Now let's do the second one. Again, it would be 1 times 1, 1 times negative tan theta, this times this, that times that. Okay, so it'd be 1 times 1 would be a positive 1. And then 1 times minus tan theta is a minus tan theta. Cot times 1 would be a positive cotan theta. And lastly, cotan times a minus tan. Remember, those ones cancel out. And so that'd be a minus 1. Okay, so now on the bottom, I've got that same denominator down here. I'm getting lazy. And then on the top, let's see what happens here. I've got a 1 here and a minus 1. Those cancel out. I have a 1 and a minus 1. They cancel out. I have a minus cotan theta and a positive cotan theta. They cancel out. And then I have a positive tan and a minus. They all cancel out. So on the top, like 1 minus 1 is 0. The whole top comes out to 0. And so if I have 0 over anything, the answer is just 0. And that's what I was supposed to come up with. So that's one way you can prove that that exists, or that that's an identity.